Have you ever noticed how life sometimes gives you the exact opposite of what you asked for? You ask for peace and chaos shows up. You ask for love, and old pain returns. You ask for abundance and suddenly, everything feels uncertain. It's not punishment. It's feedback. The universe isn't ignoring you. It's reflecting you. Most people believe manifestation is about asking harder, visualizing stronger, repeating affirmations longer. But creation doesn't respond to repetition. It responds to vibration. And vibration is not what you say. It's what you believe. Here's the part no one tells you. You don't manifest from what you want. You manifest from what you expect. You can say, I am wealthy. But if deep down you still expect struggle, the energy that leaves your body is not abundance. It's lack. The mind speaks in thoughts. The universe speaks in frequency. So while you're saying, I'm ready for more, your energy might still be whispering, I'm afraid to lose. And that's the signal the field amplifies. The law of attraction is not judging you. It's simply echoing you. It mirrors the frequency you're radiating even if you're unaware of it. So when life gives you the opposite of what you wanted, it's not working against you. It's showing you what's still active inside. It's the mirror saying, look here. This is the vibration you forgot to clean. The problem is that most people react to the reflection instead of understanding it. They see lack and feel angry. They see rejection and feel unworthy. They see delay and feel abandoned. But every reaction reinforces the same signal. The mirror can only reflect the energy that stands before it. You cannot fight your reflection into changing. You can only shift your presence. If you stand before a mirror and frown, you can't force the image to smile first. You must smile, and then it follows instantly. Manifestation works the same way. The moment you stop fighting the reflection and start changing the vibration behind it, the external world adjusts like light following a new source. When you realize this, life stops being a mystery. It becomes a conversation, constant, honest, immediate. Because reality is not happening to you. It's happening through you. And what flows through you is filtered by your state of being. That's why you can say, I want abundance, and still attract more bills. Because your vibration might be broadcasting, I don't have enough yet. Or you can say, I want love. But if deep down you fear rejection, your energy says, love hurts, stay away. And the mirror listens, not because the universe is cruel, but because it's precise. It can only show you what you are willing to see. So here's the shift. Stop asking, why is this happening to me? And start asking, what is this showing me about me? That single question turns you from victim to creator, from confusion to clarity. When you understand the mirror, you stop reacting to it and start using it. You begin to realize that every opposite result was never failure. It was feedback. The rejection that hurt you, it showed you where you still seek validation. The financial struggle, it revealed where you still vibrate fear. The emotional distance, it pointed to the part of you still protecting yourself from being seen. Nothing is random. Nothing is wasted. Every opposite manifestation is an echo of your subconscious pattern. And once you see it clearly, you gain the power to choose again, consciously, deliberately, peacefully. That's when the reflection begins to change. Not because the world suddenly shifted, but because you did. Every shift in your inner state sends a new frequency into the field. And the field, faithful and neutral, simply mirrors it back. So, if you're attracting the opposite of what you want right now, don't get discouraged, get curious. What part of me believes this is what I deserve? What story am I still telling the universe through my energy? Because you cannot receive what you want while you are still resonating with who you used to be. The mirror never lies. It just waits for you to look deeper. The biggest reason people keep manifesting the opposite of what they want is not because they don't know how. It's because they don't know what they're really vibrating. You can speak affirmations all day, but if your body feels tense every time you think about the thing you want, you're not sending a signal of attraction. You're broadcasting doubt. And doubt is not weakness, it's misalignment. You don't need to get rid of doubt. You need to understand it. Doubt is a messenger. It reveals where your belief and your energy are not yet in agreement. Your mind says, I'm ready, but your nervous system whispers, it's not safe yet. And the universe always listens to the whisper. Because vibration doesn't come from thoughts. It comes from feeling. Your body speaks the truth of your frequency. That's why you can think about abundance and still live in struggle. Because the thought says yes, but the vibration says no. Every time you feel anxiety around what you desire, you're vibrating absence. Every time you overthink the how or the when, You're reinforcing separation. That's the frequency of doubt. It doesn't block you as punishment. It blocks you as protection. The body has learned that wanting means disappointment. So it creates resistance to keep you safe. But that safety keeps your dreams locked out. So here's the truth. You don't need to force belief. You need to create safety inside your body. Because when your body feels safe, it stops resisting change. And when it stops resisting, energy flows freely again. That's why meditation, breathing, or stillness are not just spiritual cliches. They are vibrational recalibrations. Every deep breath tells your nervous system, it's okay. I'm not in danger. And that single sentence changes everything. The moment your body relaxes, your frequency rises. And a high frequency doesn't come from excitement. It comes from peace. Excitement is temporary. Peace is magnetic. If you want to manifest faster, stop chasing the high of feeling good. And start cultivating the depth of feeling safe. Because you can only receive what your system can hold without fear. When you doubt yourself, you're not wrong. You're simply out of coherence. The mind and body are playing different songs. And manifestation requires harmony. So when doubt appears, don't fight it. Sit with it. Breathe into it. Ask it, what are you protecting me from? Listen quietly. Because doubt always hides a deeper emotion. Fear, guilt, unworthiness. And every one of those emotions is just energy that wants to move. The more you push it away, the louder it gets. The more you allow it, the faster it dissolves. This is the paradox of creation. You don't remove resistance by fighting it. You remove it by loving it. The moment you stop being afraid of your fear, you break the loop. That's how you change your frequency, not by pretending to be positive, but by becoming whole. Because the universe doesn't respond to perfection. It responds to authenticity. If you feel lost, admit it. If you feel afraid, breathe it. If you feel doubt, hold it with compassion. That's alignment. Not fake peace but honest presence. Once you stop judging your emotions, your vibration stops contradicting itself. And when that happens, life starts flowing again. So the next time you catch yourself doubting, don't say, I'm failing. Say, I'm noticing. Because noticing is power. Awareness turns resistance into energy. It transforms fear into flow. Remember, the opposite of faith isn't doubt, it's control. Faith allows. Control resists. So let go of the need to fix your vibration. You don't fix energy, you feel it into balance. The moment you allow yourself to feel fully, you rise naturally to your true frequency, the one that matches your higher self. And that's when everything starts to click. You stop attracting the opposite of what you want. Because now, your thoughts and your body are finally saying the same thing. I am ready. I am safe. I am aligned. That's not a statement, it's a vibration. And the universe always mirrors that vibration instantly. Now that you understand the mirror, and you can see how doubt hides inside your vibration, the next step is not to fight it, it's to shift it. This is what I call the mirror shift. It's the moment you stop reacting to what shows up in your reality, and start transforming the energy that created it. Most people think change starts outside. But reality never begins outside. Reality is a projection of the energy you hold. You don't fix a mirror by touching the glass. You fix it by changing the face that looks into it. So, when something unwanted appears, the rejection, the delay, the financial block, that's not a reason to lose faith. It's your cue to look inward and shift the vibration that created it. This is how conscious creators move through life. They stop taking the reflection personally, and they start using it as information. Everything you experience is a reflection of your current state of consciousness. Nothing more, nothing less. That means your job is not to control the outside world. It's to adjust your frequency inside. And this adjustment begins with awareness. You cannot shift what you won't face. But the moment you face it, it begins to move. Here's how you do it, step by step. Keycap 1. Pause before reaction. When something happens that triggers frustration, sadness, or fear, stop. Don't label it good or bad. Take one slow breath. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your heart. That single pause stops the old frequency from taking over. It breaks the automatic loop of, this always happens to me. Keycap 2. Name what you feel. Say quietly, this is fear. This is doubt. This is control. Naming the emotion takes it out of hiding. When it's visible, it loses power. Energy transforms through awareness, not avoidance. Keycap 3. Bring it home. Instead of pushing the emotion away, invite it in. Place your hand on your chest and tell yourself, I can feel this and still be safe. That phrase teaches your nervous system a new truth. It says, I am not in danger for feeling. You become the safe space where energy can flow again. Keycap 4. Shift through the body. Don't force your mind to think positive. Instead, move your attention to the body. Take a deep breath and imagine exhaling the old frequency, not as a fight but as a release. Every slow exhale resets your vibration closer to peace. Peace is the doorway to alignment. When your body softens, your frequency rises automatically. Keycap 5. Replace control with curiosity. Ask yourself, if this reflection is a message, what is it trying to show me? This question turns fear into awareness. And awareness is the vibration of mastery. When you live from curiosity, you stop vibrating resistance. You open the field for new possibilities. Every situation that triggers you is an invitation to shift. The universe never sends problems, it sends mirrors. And every time you respond differently, you break an old pattern. You stop feeding the vibration of lack and start feeding the vibration of creation. That's why every negative moment is secretly sacred. It's another chance to prove who you've become vibrationally. You can tell the universe 1,000 times, I'm ready for abundance. But when scarcity appears and you stay calm, that's when the universe finally believes you. Because that calmness is abundance. That peace is manifestation. Your reaction is your frequency revealed. Every calm response reprograms your reality. You don't need to fix every part of your life. You only need to hold one new vibration consistently. Trust. Trust that the reflection always serves you. Trust that the delay is not denial. Trust that every contrast is just a signal asking for a new alignment. Once you start seeing life that way, you realize something incredible. The mirror is not your enemy. It's your greatest tool. It doesn't test you, it trains you. It shows you exactly where to love yourself more, where to release, and where to rise. So, when reality shows you the opposite again, instead of asking, why me? What is this teaching me about my vibration? That question alone can shift your energy in seconds. Because when you choose curiosity over control, your frequency jumps instantly. You've moved from resistance to allowance. And the universe always flows where it's allowed. This is the mirror shift, the moment you stop trying to fix the reflection and start aligning the source. Every time you practice it, you become clearer. Your energy becomes cleaner. Your manifestations become faster. Because now you're not reacting to life. You're co-creating with it. You've learned that the universe is not punishing you, it's mirroring you. You've seen how doubt isn't failure, it's feedback. You've practiced the mirror shift, changing your vibration instead of your reaction. Now it's time to rise into what I call the creator's state. This is where manifestation stops being a technique and becomes a way of living. It's where you no longer try to attract, you simply allow. The creator's state is the frequency of quiet certainty. Not the certainty of control, but the certainty of connection. It's the moment you stop asking, when will it happen? And start knowing. It's already unfolding. That shift changes everything. Because as long as you're waiting for evidence, you're vibrating separation. But when you know it's already done, you're vibrating unity. And unity is where miracles live. You see, creation is not about pulling things toward you. It's about aligning with the version of reality where those things already exist. Every possible reality is already happening somewhere in the quantum field. The question is not how to make it happen, but which version of you is tuned in right now. When you choose peace, you tune into the timeline of peace. When you choose gratitude, you step into the reality of abundance. When you choose love, you merge with everything you've been chasing. That's the creator's state. The awareness that you are not a separate being trying to get. You are consciousness remembering how to flow. You stop asking life to change. You become the change. You stop demanding signs. You realize you are the sign. The living evidence that the universe is responding. Because creation doesn't start when results appear. It starts the moment you align your energy with the feeling of already there. Every great teacher said it in different words. Ask believing you have received. Live as if it's already done. Feel it real. Those are not poetic phrases. They are energetic instructions. They mean, feel it now. Be it now. Let the world catch up later. When you live from this place, manifestation becomes effortless. You don't need to chase, prove, or push. You simply stay aligned, and life rearranges itself around that alignment. Your job is not to manage outcomes. Your job is to maintain frequency. Frequency is your identity in motion. So each morning before you speak or act, ask yourself, who am I choosing to be today? That question tunes your energy instantly. If you want to experience abundance, choose the identity of someone who already has enough. If you want love, choose the identity of someone who already feels worthy. If you want peace, choose the identity of someone who already trusts. That's how you collapse time. That's how creation accelerates. Because the universe doesn't delay. It calibrates. It waits for your vibration to match your intention. The moment it does, manifestation is instant. That's why people who stop chasing suddenly receive everything. Their energy becomes a match. Their waiting ends because they're being caught up. So right now, take a deep breath. Exhale slowly. You are not behind. You are not late. You are exactly where your vibration placed you. And you can change it anytime. Breathe again. Feel your presence. That's creation happening in real time. When you breathe consciously, you align with your power source, the present moment. Because the present is the only place where creation exists. Past is vibration stored. Future is vibration imagined. Now is vibration expressed. Everything you desire is hidden in this moment, waiting for your alignment. So stop searching outside. Stop waiting for proof. Stop doubting your ability. You are the proof. You are the frequency. You are the field becoming form. And when you remember that, life begins to move in ways your mind could never plan. Synchronicities appear. Opportunities unfold. Peace becomes your baseline. Because you've stepped into the state where nothing is missing, and nothing needs to be fixed. That's the creator's state. The place where gratitude becomes your natural vibration. Where asking turns into knowing. Where waiting turns into allowing. Where manifesting turns into being. So if you remember one thing from this message, let it be this. The universe doesn't give you what you ask for, it mirrors what you believe you deserve. And now that you know how to shift belief into alignment, you can stop chasing the reflection and start becoming the light that creates it. That's the moment you stop manifesting unconsciously and start living consciously. That's when you move from seeker to source. You are not becoming a creator. You already are one. Now remember who you are and let the mirror show you that truth.